Okay, we've got more breaking news coming in. 4 members of the same family died in this tragedy. That's the information coming out after the autopsy and investigations in this Goa Fire tragedy. Pictures of the victims have also become available. 5 members of the same family had gone to Goa for a vacation on Friday. The wife of a young man who lost his life narrowly escaped the tragedy. 4 members of the family from Delhi tragically died in this fire in what was something called a Bollywood banger night at the Birch nightclub on Saturday night. The wife of the young man who lost... Okay, I'm going to try and make sense of this information in just a bit. It's a little jumbled. Akhil, we've got information right now about the scale of the tragedy and how terrible it has been, for multiple families. 5 persons from one particular family who were on vacation apparently lost their lives. Just detail this for us. We've got some of their pictures on air.
Well, absolutely, Shiv. What we have seen that from one single family, there were several members who have basically lost their life in this very unfortunate incident, in which what we have seen that 25 persons have lost their life. And you can see behind me, there's a mortuary block where we are standing just outside. And you can see right now the grieving family members over here, and they are just waiting patiently to get the body from the mortuary center, and after that they will take those bodies to their respective homestays for the last rites. So apart from that, if you see on the investigation part, what we are learning that the 2 main accused, the owner and the co-owner of that very Birch club, which is Saurav Luthra and Gaurav Luthra, both of them are still absconding. Goa police has formed one team. One team has already left for the national capital. So manhunt to nab both the accused is still on. And if you see, since the incident broke out, what we have been learning and seeing that Gaurav Luthra has basically posted on Instagram paying condolences regarding this very incident. But if you see, he has never complied with the district authorities regarding basically the permission being granted and the permission being granted and regarding the proper SOP being followed for basically creation on that club. So if you see, when that club was basically formed at that point in time, there was no proper SOP which was basically followed by those club members and the founders of that club. So it's a very big question on that part, and it's being investigated by the Goa Police North Zone team right now.
We've got more details. I'm going to try and make sense of the information that's flooding in right now about the families. Please look at the pictures on your screen. Let's make those pictures bigger so our viewers can see the faces of the families and victims of this tragedy. 4 members of a family from Delhi, we can confirm, have died in the nightclub fire that broke out at the Birch nightclub in Goa. The wife of a young man who lost his life managed to narrowly escape. The deceased have been identified from that family as Vinod Joshi, a resident of Sadatpur Extension in Delhi, his sister-in-law Kamla Joshi, and his 2 sisters-in-laws Saroj and Anita. So that's 4 people who've died. Vinod's wife, Bhavna Joshi, is in deep shock. As you can imagine, she lost her husband and 2 sisters. Upon receiving the news of the accident, the family left for Goa on Sunday morning. At night, the family identified the bodies at a Goa hospital. After the post-mortem, all the deceased were brought back to their home in the Shadara area of Delhi. Akhil, 25 people have lost their lives. This one particular family from Delhi has lost 5 people. The human aspect of this tragedy is truly shocking. Take us through and describe for us the other persons who've lost their lives. There were many staffers as well who lost their lives.
Well, Shiv, if you see, the migrant workers are basically seeing the burnt of this entire incident. The reason behind it, if you see, out of those 25 individuals who have lost their lives, what we are learning from our sources and the confirmation that we have got from the Goa police team as well, that all of them basically are if you see, some of them were the migrant workers. So that's a very big update that we have got. Apart from that, if you see, what we have seen that several people were from Jharkhand, 3 people were from Jharkhand, 2 from Uttarakhand, 2 from Maharashtra, and if you see 4 individuals from Nepal as well, and 4 individuals from Delhi as well. So if you see right now, currently the investigation is still going on, and at that point in time, when there were several people, what we have been learned from the Goa police team, that at that point in time when that incident took place, there were approximately 100 to 115 people who were on the dance floor, and when that mishap took place, at that point in time there was a electrical fireworks which were going on, and in fraction of seconds the fire basically spread on the ceiling portion of which was made up of bamboo and wooden planks. So within fraction of seconds, what we have seen that the entire ceiling area has basically got ablaze, and in which what we have seen that 25 persons have lost their life. And if you see, still some individuals have not been identified. Their families have not arrived in Goa to basically collect the dead bodies of their next kin. So if you can see, I would like to request my Vijay to move and show you the visuals at ground zero. Here you can see the district officials are still sitting over there. They are basically in line in the procedure of basically meeting those individuals who come from different districts and different estates to basically collect evidence and show the evidence over there. So right now on that part, the investigation is currently underway. But if you see so far, what we have seen that the Goa police team has nabbed 5 individuals, which include the chief general manager, 2 general managers, and apart from that, 1 gate manager as well, who was present at that point in time when that entire fiasco broke out. And the second important thing is that if you see Gaurav Luthra and Saurav Luthra, the main accused, the owner and the co-owner of that Birch Club, is still absconding, and their whereabouts are still unknown. And what we have seen that the Goa police team has formed a team, and in a joint operation, what we have got to learn that in association with the Delhi police, they have basically raided several places to.
I'm going to come back to you, Akhil.